Iqtar was a military land tenure arrangement, through which military men were granted the right to collect taxes from arable plots of land in return for military service. The system was established in Iraq in the 10th century, and it became the foundation of all military, financial and administrative structures for the Seljuk and succeeding dynasties. It was so influential that it became the basic form of landholding throughout the medieval Islamic Middle East, throughout the Mamluk Sultanate, which dominated Egypt, Syria and the Hijaz between 1250 and 1517. Administrators of the Iqtar were known as Mukti or Wali, and they collected the revenues and oversaw the administration of the system. Unlike the feudal system in the West, the holder of the Iqtar had no right to interfere in the personal life of the individual paying the tax and staying on their land. The revenue, once collected, was sent to the central treasury. This means that unlike their Western counterparts, the Mukti or Wali had very little incentive to provide any sort of public services or goods in the lands that were assigned to them. Like the feudal system in the West, the Iqtar encouraged a dependable relationship between the Sultan and the Mukti or Wali. However, the strength of this relationship depended on where in the Sultan's territories the Iqtar was located. For example, if the Iqtar was located in one of the Sultan's territories which was fully conquered, the relationship might be more direct. But if the Iqtar was located in an unconquered territory, there was a sense of virtual independence from the Sultan. Following the death of the Mamluk Sultan Al-Nazir Muhammad ibn Qalawun in 1341, and the arrival of the Black Death in Syria and Egypt in 1347, there was a gradual decline in the Iqtar system. This was the result of a drastic reduction in the population and a corresponding fall in agricultural production. The Iqtar and European feudal system had much in common. In both cases, the elite exacted taxes and services from the masses, the majority of whom lived and worked in rural areas. Both systems were further strengthened by religion, which shaped views on private ethics, public affairs and political authority. However, key differences can be seen in the level of involvement in the personal lives of those either paying the tax or providing labour.